Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're about to dive into an engaging session on mastering Microsoft 365 groups for enhanced collaboration and governance. The title of our presentation is Mastering Microsoft 365 Groups for Enhanced Collaboration and Governance, with a subtitle that highlights teamwork, security, automation, and best practices. Over the course of our time together, we'll explore how to make the most of these powerful tools to improve your workflows, strengthen security, and streamline your team's efforts. So, let's get started. Let's take a quick tour of what we'll be covering today. We'll start with an introduction to Microsoft 365 groups, explaining what they are and why they matter. Then, we'll look at the key features that make these groups powerful tools for collaboration. Next, we'll compare Microsoft 365 groups with security groups to clarify their differences, followed by a comparison with distribution groups to help you choose the right option for your needs. We'll also walk through the process of creating groups in Microsoft 365 and adding members and owners to manage access effectively. Managing privacy and permissions is crucial, so we'll cover how to control who can see and participate in your groups. We'll explore dynamic membership and automation features that help streamline group management, especially as your organization grows. Additionally, we'll discuss automating group management tasks to save time and reduce errors. Maintaining the health and governance of your groups is vital, so we'll look at best practices for this. We'll also see how to integrate Microsoft 365 groups with various apps to enhance functionality and productivity. Further, we'll touch on governance strategies to ensure your groups are used appropriately and sustainably. Teaching teams about these governance policies is essential for compliance and effective collaboration. Throughout this presentation, the goal is to give you a comprehensive understanding of Microsoft 365 groups and how they can support your organization's collaboration and governance needs. Let's move on to slide 17. Where we'll focus on monitoring and improving group management. This is a crucial area because effective management isn't a one-time effort. It's an ongoing process of evaluation and adjustment. We'll discuss how regularly monitoring group dynamics helps us identify what's working and what isn't, so we can make informed improvements. Next, on slide 18, we'll explore common pitfalls in group management and, more importantly, practical solutions to overcome them. Recognizing these pitfalls early can save us a lot of time and frustration, and understanding the solutions helps us create a more cohesive and productive team. Finally, slide 19 covers FAQs and resources. This section is meant to address common questions you might have and direct you towards valuable tools and additional information. Remember, continuous learning and resourcefulness are key to mastering group management. Together, these slides form a comprehensive approach to maintaining effective, resilient groups that thrive over time. Let's delve into how Microsoft 365 groups can truly transform our collaboration and governance. Groups offer stronger access control, which means we can ensure that the right people have the appropriate permissions, making our teamwork more secure. This feature also simplifies management tasks, helping teams stay organized and efficient. By using Microsoft 365 groups, our organizational processes become smoother and more cost-effective, providing us with tools that support both project management and daily operations seamlessly. When we master these groups, we gain smarter ways to collaborate, with easier access control and streamlined management, all through a single admin center. This integrated approach makes managing projects, IT, and everyday teamwork much more straightforward. Ultimately, Microsoft 365 groups are designed to enhance teamwork by combining communication tools, shared resources, and access controls in one unified platform. This streamlining helps our teams work together more effectively, supporting our overall goal of improved collaboration across the organization. Now, let's take a look at some of the key features that make Microsoft 365 groups a powerful tool for collaboration and governance. First, we have seamless file sharing and co-authoring, which means team members can work together on the same documents in real time, whether through OneDrive or SharePoint. This promotes collaboration and boosts efficiency by making sure everyone has access to the latest versions. Next, Microsoft 365 Groups integrates chat, calls, and meetings all in one place through Microsoft Teams. This streamlines team communication, so you can stay connected without switching between different apps. Another important feature is visual boards for managing tasks, like Planner. This helps keep teams aligned and on track by providing a clear view of project progress and responsibilities. We also have organized file storage and note-taking options, such as document libraries and OneNote notebooks, which enhance productivity and make information easily accessible. Finally, centralized communication and scheduling are supported through shared mailboxes and calendars, which help teams coordinate effectively and stay organized. All these features work together to create a cohesive environment that fosters collaboration, improves governance, and ultimately drives team success. Now, let's take a closer look at security groups versus Microsoft 365 groups. Security groups are primarily designed for access control. They help manage who can access files, applications, and other resources within our organization. Think of them as the gatekeepers, ensuring the right people have the right permissions. However, they don't provide collaboration features like shared mailboxes or calendars, which are essential for teamwork. Security groups are best suited for managing permissions and security boundaries, keeping sensitive information protected from unauthorized access. On the other hand, Microsoft 365 groups are all about collaboration. They offer shared mailboxes, calendars, and various tools that enable team communication and project coordination. These groups act as a central hub for teamwork, making it easier to collaborate effectively within your organization. In summary, while security groups focus on security and permissions, Microsoft 365 groups are designed to foster collaboration and boost productivity. Both are important, but their roles are quite different, and understanding this helps us choose the right tool for the right purpose. Let's take a closer look at the differences between Microsoft 365 groups and distribution groups. Microsoft 365 groups provide a truly collaborative environment. They include shared files, calendars, chat, and task management features, making them ideal for interactive teamwork. If you want your team to work together seamlessly and share resources easily, Microsoft 365 groups are the way to go. They're designed specifically for resource sharing and fostering collaboration. On the other hand, distribution groups are primarily for sending emails to multiple people at once. They're perfect for announcements or one-way communication where you just want to broadcast a message. However, they don't include collaborative tools like shared files or calendars. So, if your goal is to enable active collaboration, Microsoft 365 groups are the better choice. If you need to send out a quick message to many recipients, distribution groups will serve that purpose well. Now, let's walk through creating groups in Microsoft 365. First, you'll want to log into the Microsoft 365 Admin Center using your credentials. This is the starting point for setting up any new group, so make sure you're signed in properly. Once you're in, navigate to the Teams and Groups section, and then select Active Teams and Groups. This area allows you to manage your existing groups and also create new ones, giving you control over your collaboration environment. Next, click on Add a Group, and from the options, choose Microsoft 365 as the group type. This step kicks off the actual creation process for your new group. After that, you'll need to enter a unique name and a brief description for the group. These details are important because they help everyone understand what the group is for and make it easier to identify later on. Finally, assign at least 2 owners to the group. Having multiple owners ensures that there's always someone available to manage the group's activities and settings effectively. This is a key point because strong governance relies on clear ownership, helping keep your collaboration smooth and organized. Remember, Creating well-structured groups is fundamental for effective teamwork and governance in Microsoft 365. Now, let's talk about adding members and owners to your Microsoft 365 groups. Effective group management really hinges on assigning the right roles. Owners are responsible for managing group settings and memberships, while members focus on participating in collaboration activities. It's crucial to always assign at least 2 owners to a group. This ensures continuity, so if one owner is unavailable, the group can still be managed smoothly. Having multiple owners acts as a safeguard against disruptions, keeping your group functioning seamlessly. When you need to add or remove owners and members, you start by accessing the Active Groups page. This is your central hub for managing group membership. From there, simply select the group you're working with, then head over to the Membership tab. Here, you can easily add or remove users as needed. Remember, regularly updating your membership is key. It keeps the group relevant and active, but also enhances security by making sure only the right people have access. Managing roles effectively helps you leverage Microsoft 365 groups for better collaboration and governance across your organization. Let's talk about managing privacy and permissions within Microsoft 365 groups, which is a key part of enhancing collaboration while maintaining governance. First, selecting the right group type is absolutely crucial for data protection. Public groups are great when you want broad collaboration across the organization, allowing anyone to join and view content easily. On the other hand, private groups are better suited for safeguarding sensitive information, as they restrict access to invited members only. Next, permission settings play a vital role in maintaining our organization's security. They help us ensure compliance with internal policies and standards by controlling who can create groups, manage memberships, and access content. And the good news is, these permissions are flexible. Admins can modify them anytime through the Admin Center. This gives us control over who can create groups and handle membership requests, making management more streamlined. When it comes to private groups, they are specifically designed to restrict access, making them ideal for protecting sensitive project data. Only invited members can view or participate, which helps us keep confidential information secure. Finally, privacy settings are essential for controlling group visibility and access. Public groups are open for anyone in the organization to join and see what's inside, while private groups keep things restricted, ensuring only authorized members can access the content. By understanding and applying these settings thoughtfully, we can foster collaboration without compromising security. Now, let's talk about how dynamic membership and automation can really elevate your collaboration and governance. First, dynamic membership rules are a powerful tool. These rules automatically update group memberships based on user attributes like department, location, or license status. This means your groups stay accurate and current without you having to manually adjust them all the time. You can configure these rules easily within the Microsoft Entra Admin Center, which makes managing memberships seamless, especially as user details change. Automation here is key. It saves you time and reduces the risk of errors that often come with manual updates. With these dynamic updates, you can be confident that the right team members are always in the right groups at the right time. This not only improves collaboration, but also boosts operational efficiency across your organization. So, by setting rules in Microsoft Entra, you're automating group updates, saving time, and ensuring your team management is both smarter and more reliable. Let's talk about automating group management and how mastering Microsoft 365 groups can really boost collaboration and governance. Microsoft 365 offers a variety of tools to handle user provisioning, license management, and password resets. These tools are essential for keeping our groups secure and well-managed, making sure everything runs smoothly behind the scenes. Automation plays a key role here by enforcing compliance with our company policies. This means that our groups are always operating within the organizational guidelines we've set, reducing the risk of errors or policy breaches. It also helps us quickly identify and address risky accounts, which is crucial for maintaining the security of our group environments. Another important benefit of automation is that it minimizes mistakes when managing memberships and permissions. Automated systems ensure that group configurations are accurate and reliable, saving us from potential missteps. Plus, by automating routine tasks, we reduce the time spent on manual updates, freeing up our teams to focus on more strategic initiatives. Overall, automation in group management not only enhances security and compliance, but also significantly improves efficiency, allowing us to work smarter and more effectively. Maintaining group membership and governance is essential for effective collaboration and security. Consistent governance helps reduce security risks and keeps our teams productive by establishing clear policies and processes. It creates a solid framework for collaboration and ensures data protection across the organization. One key aspect is planning the life cycle of groups. Retiring unused groups keeps our environment tidy and compliant, which in turn helps us avoid clutter and maintain operational efficiency. Monitoring guest access carefully is also crucial. By using sensitivity labels and PowerShell, we can prevent accidental data exposure and make sure external collaborators have appropriate access levels. Another important point is ensuring that each group has at least 2 owners. This provides continuous management and oversight, minimizing the risks associated with having a single point of failure. Lastly, regularly reviewing and updating group members keeps the groups relevant and active, ensuring that membership remains engaged and functional. All these strategies together support a well-governed environment that boosts productivity and security. Let's take a closer look at how integrating Microsoft 365 groups with various apps can really enhance our collaboration and governance. When we connect these groups with the right tools, we can significantly reduce email overload, making teamwork more efficient and less cluttered. Essentially, it brings all the essential collaboration tools together in one unified space, which streamlines project management and keeps everything organized. One key tool in this integration is Power Automate. It helps automate workflows such as sending reminders or collecting reports, which means less manual work for us and more focus on our actual tasks. This automation boosts overall productivity and keeps projects moving smoothly. Another important aspect is OneDrive and SharePoint. These platforms enable real-time co-authoring and easy file sharing, making collaboration on documents seamless. Instead of emailing files back and forth, team members can work together simultaneously, which saves time and reduces version confusion. And of course, Microsoft Teams acts as the central hub for all our team communication, whether it's chats, calls, or meetings. Its seamless integration with Microsoft 365 groups means that all our conversations and collaborations are connected, making it easier to stay aligned and work together effectively. Overall, these integrations are about creating a more connected, efficient, and manageable workspace, perfectly aligned with our goal of enhancing collaboration and governance within Microsoft 365. Now, let's talk about some key governance strategies that help us manage groups effectively. One important aspect is regularly updating integrations. This ensures that our tools and systems stay current and secure. Gathering user feedback is equally vital, as it helps us keep our strategies relevant and effective over time. Next, education plays a crucial role. It's important that our teams understand how to handle sensitive data properly across platforms like Teams, Outlook, and SharePoint. This knowledge helps us maintain data security and ensure compliance with policies. Additionally, rules engines are fundamental for maintaining consistent governance. They monitor group settings continuously and update them as needed, ensuring our policies are enforced over time without manual intervention. When creating new groups, custom provisioning engines come into play. They apply our governance rules right from the start, making sure every new group is compliant from day one. Finally, leveraging automated governance tools is essential. These tools seamlessly enforce company policies across all groups, reducing manual effort and minimizing the risk of errors. Altogether, these strategies form a comprehensive approach to mastering Microsoft 365 groups, enhancing both collaboration and governance across our organization. Now, let's talk about how we can encourage responsible sharing and effective membership management within our teams. By promoting responsible sharing, we help reduce the risks of data leaks or policy violations, which in turn makes group operations smoother and more secure. It's all about fostering a culture where everyone understands the importance of handling information carefully. Next, it's crucial to train our teams on secure collaboration practices within Microsoft 365 apps. When users know how to share and work securely, they're better equipped to handle sensitive data properly, safeguarding our organization's information at every step. Finally, providing clear guidance on data sensitivity and group policies is essential. When teams understand what data is sensitive and the rules around it, they can follow governance standards more effectively. This combination of responsible sharing, proper training, and clear policies creates a strong foundation for secure and efficient collaboration. Now, let's talk about the importance of continuous monitoring in managing our Microsoft 365 groups. By regularly checking how our groups are functioning, we can ensure that they remain secure and efficient. This ongoing oversight is crucial because it helps us maintain a healthy environment where collaboration and productivity can thrive without unnecessary risks or issues. To keep this momentum going, it's essential to use the insights we gather from analytics. These insights allow us to refine our governance policies, making sure they stay aligned with how teams actually work, and to provide targeted training where gaps are identified. This way, everyone stays informed and equipped to collaborate effectively. It's also important to analyze our collected metrics regularly. Doing so helps us identify areas where improvements are needed, ensuring our governance policies stay relevant and effective over time. Tools like Productivity Score and Workplace Analytics are invaluable here, as they help us monitor collaboration patterns and spot bottlenecks that might be hindering teamwork. Ultimately, tracking our governance success through these analytics enables us to make data-driven decisions. It ensures that our group management practices support sustained collaboration, keeping our teams productive and aligned with organizational goals. Let's take a moment to look at some common pitfalls and how we can address them to master Microsoft 365 groups for better collaboration and governance. First, proactive management is key. This means implementing automated policies and educating our users. By doing so, we foster a culture of compliance, which helps reduce risks related to mismanagement. Next, poor governance can become a big issue if we don't plan ahead. For example, planning group retirement helps us prevent clutter and security risks. Proper lifecycle management ensures we're not accumulating unnecessary data and that our security stays tight. Finally, neglecting the information lifecycle, particularly around external access, can create vulnerabilities. Managing guest permissions carefully, using tools like sensitivity labels and PowerShell, ensures external users have the right level of access without compromising security. Overall, by focusing on these areas, proactive management, good lifecycle planning, and careful external access, we can keep our collaboration spaces secure and efficient, aligning with our broader goal of effective governance. Now, let's look at some frequently asked questions and additional resources to help you master Microsoft 365 groups for better collaboration and governance. First, for those who want to dive deeper, I recommend exploring the Microsoft Exchange and SharePoint documentation. These resources provide comprehensive details that can enhance your understanding and usage of these tools. Next, don't forget to check out the Power Automate community and the official Microsoft 365 resources. They're great for gaining more insights, tips, and best practices directly from the community and Microsoft experts. Moving on to automation, using dynamic rules in Microsoft Entra can be a real game changer. It allows you to automate membership management, which simplifies the process of keeping your groups up to date without manual effort. You also have flexibility when managing your group's privacy settings. You can switch between public and private modes as needed, depending on the level of confidentiality or openness required for your team or project. When it comes to adding external users, inviting guests via email is straightforward, but it's crucial to control their access carefully. This ensures you maintain security while collaborating with external partners. Finally, if you need to clean up or reorganize, you can delete groups through the Admin Center. And remember, deleted groups can be restored within 30 days, giving you a safety net in case of accidental deletions. Keeping these practices in mind will help you manage Microsoft 365 groups effectively, supporting your broader goal of streamlined collaboration and solid governance.